Hey everybody, welcome back to Mark the Point. I've got a subscriber strategy that he sent to me. His name is Dan. This is Hit for the Cycle. So this is a great system that he's found out a way to win. He's been playing on craps. He said he has not been losing at all, playing 10 sessions every shooter. So he's been doing really well with it. So Dan, we're going to try this out and see how we do. To give you an idea what it looks like, we're going to start off with $66 on the inside. So this is what it's going to start off with. In case you don't know what the inside is, that is the 5, 6, 8, and 9. It'll be at 66 on the inside, which is all $15 on the 5 and 9, and that's $18 on the 6 and 8. Now he says once the point, you don't put any bets out until the point is established. So let's just say it's on the 9. Now he is going to say once the point is established, we're going to go for a $60 DC bet. Now DC is called the don't come bet. At this point in time, a 7 or 11, you're going to lose this bet. So the most vulnerable moment you are with this system is, of course, a 0.7 out, right? Because at this point in time, if a 7 rolls, not only do you lose the DC, but you also lose your 66. So that's 120 something bucks out out the hand, right? However, if you do get a point established, just to say it's on an inside number, any of these bets, what he said was, first of all, this would travel. Let's just say it's on the 5. It goes to the 5. It'll travel behind the 5. We're going to pay this bet out. Okay, hit the 5. We're going to pay it out, and we're going to bring that bet down. Now, if a 7 rolled right now, it's a really good situation. Why? Because here you are. You've already brought some money back, and this would get paid even odds at $60. But let's just say you get a couple more hits, whether it's on the 6, the 8, or the 9, any of these bets here. Again, it'll pay you $21, and we're going to pull this bet down, go back to our rack. We're reducing our risk of the money on the table, and we're hoping to the 7 to roll before the 5 does, so we can continue to make some money here. Now, let's go and set a couple of these back up. Okay, here we are. We're set back up again. The point is established. Let's go back out there for the DC bet at $60. Now, he did say if a 4 or a 10 hit, we're going to continue to roll it out. Now, at some point in time, if all these bets hit, okay, let's just say everything hits and all this is coming back to our rack with the payments along with them. At this point in time, what he said was go out there for 66 again on the inside. Once you have your money paid for, go back out there, especially if the bet has not resolved or whatever. Let's just say it's on the 6 here for $48 or whatever it is minus the point that you're at. Guys, we're going to try this out where he said he's made some kind of money again on Crapsy or tables, whoever we've been playing. We're going to see how we do on this rollout. Again, any system is going to make sure you understand any system can win, any system can lose. It all depends on how the dice rolled on that moment that you're playing. But let's see if we can make some money here. Let's roll it out. Here we go. All right, here we go. We are starting off with a $500 bankroll. I've already got our bankroll set up. From what I've seen, most cases when you're going up to the table, a lot of people are only bringing between $300 to $500 to play. This would take a $15 minimum table to play at. So if you had a $25 table, you cannot play this way. So understand that. $15 table, $500 buy-in. And again, we're going to get a point established. We're going to dump the bowl here, get a couple of dice out. And here we go, guys. All right, it's going to be on the 10. Big Ben down there on the end, the 10. So let's mark a point on the 10. We're going to drop down $66. So 50, 65, 66. You drop down 66. Tell the dealer, I want 66 on the inside, so they'll set you up. Again, that's the 5, 6, the 8, and the 9. And then you're also going to set down $60. Typically, what you say is sometimes you'll say DC action, or the dealers will say DC action. You typically, if at this point in time, you want to sit close to the end or where you can reach, reach over here for the DC bet, just so you're not reaching across the table. It'll kind of help out the dealers and it'll help out really the rest of the play as well. If you're going to play this style, play closer to the end of wherever that DC bet is. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see if we can get something going here. Here we go. All right, it's going to be the 5. That's going to be the pair in the tray. That's the waitress, guys. That's going to pay us $21. Actually, the DC is going to travel, right? DC would travel back. That is going to pay me $21 here. All right, I'm going to pull this bet back. It's going to come back into our rack. Okay, just like this. And let's set them in there. Again, now we're looking for any of these bets to pay. Hopefully, it's not the 5 and the rolls before the roll the 7 before the 5 rolls, right? And let's keep it going. There's a 4 to Big Joe 314. No help to me. And there is the 437. Okay, that is the 437. So again, we will lose these bets here. We will get paid 60 even. So even odds here, right? And we'll put all these bets back. This could come back to our rack. So let's go here. Nope, there, not there. Let's go here to turn the puck off. Again, we're not playing the don't pass, not playing the pass line. We're basically waiting for the point to come out, and then we'll put our DC bet in. That's going to be the 5-1-6, easy six, okay? Let's mark the point on 6. Again, what we're going to do, drop down 66 on the inside. So 50, 65, 66. Then you can also say DC action, $60 on the DC. Let's go here, and let's set you up over here. Again, that's going to be 15 each. Ooh, do a little bit better. 15 each on the 5 and 9. Then it'll be 18 each on the 6 and 8. Just like that. And let's see if we can get this thing going. Let's go, shooter. There's boxcars 12 on here. That is a push and nothing happens. And there's a 10, 6, 4, 10. Perfect. So this is going to travel to the back of the 10. Let's move these over. Let's move over. All right, let's go, shooter. Here we go. And there you go. There's a square pair. That's the hard 8. Okay, perfect. So that's going to pay us $21. Again, we will pull that bet down. So it's going to pay us $21. Let's pull these bets back, and it's going to go back into our rack. So you're not really exposed right now, right? You got some money out here, and you got a DC bet. So the worst thing that can happen right now is hitting the DC and then then a 7. However, you've already recouped some of that money back into your rack, right? And there's a 5, 4, 9. That's perfect. Center field. It's going to pay us $21. Okay. And all this is going to come back. And here we go. Let's keep it going. And there's another boxcars 12, craps 12, no help to me. There's a 3, 1, 2, 3, craps 3, no help. And there's another 3. How about that? 3 horns in a row. This again, not playing the horn bets. And there's a 9, 6, 3. Now we've already taken down the 9. Again, that's limiting your bankroll. You only started with $500. You're putting that money back into the rack. That's okay. The system is to hit a couple hits here and wait for the DC to resolve, right? And there's an 8, 5, 3. That's perfect. Okay, it's gonna pay me $21. All right, I'm gonna pull these bets back. Looks like I'm gonna have to recoup a lot of these red chips. Got a lot of red chips coming back to the rack. So what I can do is I'm gonna kind of hopefully I can fix myself real quick doing that, right? So that's $500 here. So I'm going to take this and give myself 500 in black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move these over. Perfect. Just like that. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going, shooter. Why do I have my money off of 6? Did I just pay my 6? Was that a 6 or was it an 8? Dadgummit. I don't remember if that was a 6 or 8. I think that was probably, maybe it was a 6. 5-1-6. Okay, let's turn the puck off. I guess that's why I paid it, right? All right, here we go. All right, that's going to be the 5-3-8. Let's mark the point on the 8. Remember, when this puck is off, like it was a second ago, the DC bet is always working, right? So this is always working. So make sure you understand that if a 7 would have rolled or if a 10 would have rolled, it would either knocked it off or it would have paid you, okay? All right, here we go. There's a square pair, hard 8. The puck is off. And there's boxcars 12. Again, no help. A lot of 12 so far. See if we can straighten that up a little bit. And that's going to be the 4-2-6. 4-2-6, mark the point on 6. Here we go. And there's a 5. All right, guys, we have hit for the cycle. This is hit for the cycle. That is pays us $21. Now, he did say, if you do this and you hit everything, to go back out there for 66 inside. Why? Because you've already recouped all that money on the inside. So we're going to do that. We're going to go back out there for 66 on the inside and reset it all back up. Here we go. Let's do it. All right. So it's going to go 15, 15, 15, 15. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's go. And there's another 5, 3, 2. Perfect. All right. That's going to pay us $21. So put us 21 and pull these back. And I might have to do these. I'm going to have to figure out a different payment system on these reds. I'm getting a lot of reds to the rack. And there's another 5, the 4-1 this time. It rolled on me there at the end. 11, 11, no help. And there is the 6-1-7. We knew it was going to come at some point in time, right? So here we're going to pull these bets back, okay? So we did end up losing this a little bit. That's all right because we're going to get paid $60 here, which is even odds. So let's pull these back, right? Let's go back into our rack. And go ahead and grab Let's go ahead and grab this one more time. That's $500. I say $500. Oh, I just did that, didn't I? Oh gosh, somebody's got to call me out on that. That should only be $100, not $500. Oh my gosh, these are all going back, and then that was for $100 there. So I should only have $200 there. Wow, I'm gonna go back and have to figure that one out, right? All right, so the puck is off. Let's go ahead and turn that off there. And there's going to be a 5, 4, 9. The center field mark the point on the 9. Go back out there for 66, 50, 65, 66. Okay. And let's see if we can get that set up here. All right, let's go ahead and set it up. 66 on the inside. Here, there. And these courses are going to be 18 each here. All right, go out there for $60 on the DC. Okay, get DC action. And here we go, ready to roll. Let's go, shooter. And there's the 314. We are not on the 4. Big Joe. And there's a 325. Perfect. Got a waitress. This could pay me $21. Okay. Then I'm going to pull that bet back. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to kind of make this a little bit easier for me for the red chip. That's 25. I'm just going to give myself a green there. Kind of make some change so I can, so I don't have to put out so many reds here. So I can don't make that mistake again like I just made a while ago. And this is going to travel to the back of the 5, right? Actually, it would travel to the 4. Dang, what a mistake. It would travel to the 4 because the first roll was a 4, right? Sorry about that. And that is a 628, all right? 6-2. It's going to pay me $21. All right, then we're going to pull that bet down just like this. I'm going to make it 25 there. That way I can pull these bets back with a little less red, right? Not that one. All right, here we go. And there is the 437. All right, that is a 4-3. It rolled on me there. All right, so we're going to pull these bets here back, okay? Because that will pay me $60 even odds here, okay? And this is going to come back to the rack. Just like that. Easy peasy, right? All right, here we go. Turn the puck off. All right, let's go, shooter. All right, it's going to be the 4-2-6, the easy 6. Mark the point on the 6, right? So what we're going to do is call it 50, 65, 66, just like this, right? Now, he says he does this for 10 shooters. We are not going to go 10 shooters today because I don't have that kind of time on my video. However, it is doing pretty well so far. We have not hit a PSO yet, which is definitely your vulnerability. So we've lucked out there so far. So we'll go here, here. They got 66 on the inside. Yeah, I'm probably need a couple more whites here. And I'll grab this one here for now. I might have to grab some whites in a second. All right, here we go. Go ahead and make sure to put our DC out there. $60. DC action. All right, let's go, shooter. And that's going to be the 3-2-5. Again, another waitress. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. That is $20. Make sure I get it right. That's going to be $20. I'll make sure I do it correctly this time. $20, right? So we're going to pull that back. And that's going to pay me 21. Okay. Pays me 21. This travels to the back of the 5. And now I'm going to pull this bet back. Make sure I'm going to go ahead and grab me a green chip here. Just like this right here. And pull these back. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go, shooter. And there's the 617. We got one payment out of it, and that was it. Only one payment. So let's pull all these bets back. All right. And we're going to pay out the $60 for the DC. And this is all going to come back to the rack. It's doing pretty well so far, right? Doing pretty well. We can call it let's call it one more shooter here. I think you get the concept. Let's see how it goes here. Let's turn the puck off. Let's go ahead and call it last shooter here. Let me go. And there's going to be the Yo 11 again. We are not playing the pass line, not playing don't pass, so it doesn't matter to me. Yo 11. Back to back. How about there? There's another craps. 12. 12 craps, 12. And there's a 617, guys. The pass line and don't pass has some action going right now. That's still not going to help me out. And there's a 5, the pair, the waitress. Here we go. All right, so put that there. Drop in another 66 on the inside. Right? 66 inside here. And we'll get it set up. So we're going to go 15, 15, 15. Let's go ahead and move these white chips. Just like that. Okay. And set them all up. Go $60 on the DC. And it's worked out pretty well so far. Again, we have not had a PSO. That's where you're vulnerable. Otherwise, you ain't losing anything, right? There's a 10, a 6, 4, 10. Well, in this case, this is going to travel to the 10. It's not necessarily just a PSO because as of this point in time right now, right, you've had a point, you've had a 10 hit, If a 10 hit again, then a 7, of course, that's vulnerable, right? But let's see if they can not have that happen. He did say if you do get a point hit set off, if you get a DC hit, meaning you'd lose this 10, you do not go back out there. So there's one that he did say. Let's go pay us 21. That is our point. Let's turn it off. And we're going to make it a $25 bet there and pay it back out. There we go. All right, let's get a new point established. Here we go. And there's the 314, Big Joe. Let's go, shooter. And there's a 628. All right, it was a 6-2. See if I can roll it back over. That's going to pay me $21. Okay, it's on the 8. Grab here. Make it look like green. Kind of make some change as I go. Pull these back. And the dealer does that too, by the way. They'll look at your chip rack, see what you have and what you're short of, and they'll also make change for you. And there's another 8, 6-2. No help to me. I'm not on it. And there's a Yo 11 mid-mo Chiro. No help. And there's a 9, 6-3. All right, center field. That's going to pay me $21. We got that one, right? Make it look like green chip. And pull all this back. And so here and there. Looking for the 5. Let's go. And there's a 516. No help. Oh, that does help me. That helped me. Pays me 21, right? Pays me 21. Now that's pulled me all the way down, right? That has pulled me all the way down, meaning I've hit every number. So at this point in time, he said, you know what? Let's go back out there at 66 on the inside. So that's what. Let's go ahead and do that then, right? Go back out there for 66 on the inside. We're not really risking a lot because we've already made some money. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then I'll give you some whites here. Let's grab that. Actually, one more. Give you $2 and change, and I'll give you this and change. All right, we're set back out there for 66 inside. This is our round 2, right? Round 2. Let's go. Let's go, shooter. And there's a 10. We have knocked off our DC. That's all right. So this here is a loser, loss, whatever you want to call it. No help to me. We're not going back out there, right? So once you've hit it, once it's knocked off, you do not go back out there. So we're going to wait this out. There's a Yo 11 mid-mo Chiro. No help. And there's a 314. That is our point. Let's turn off the point. And back there on the 10. Let's mark the point on the 10. Let's go, shooter. Hit them inside numbers. Let's go. Inside. That's a 516. That's an inside, right? Pays me $21. Okay, he did not ever say anything about leveling up or pressing your bets. This is more of a collect your bet type style. So I'm okay with that. 3, 1, 2, 3, craps 3. No help. And there's a 5, 3, 2, another waitress. It's going to pay me $21. Okay, again, I'm going to make it look like a green chip. Pull those back and pull these back to the rack. Just like that. All right, there we go. And there's another 3, 2, 5, the waitress. No help to me. And there's a 5, 3, 8. Just got a heck of a shooter here on the insides. Not arguing with that, right? It's going to pay me 21. I'm going to grab another green chip. Let's pull that back. And you know what? That is a lot of white chips there too. I'm going to grab, let's go ahead and do this here. That is going to be another $20. Make it look like 20. And actually, I can go ahead and exchange this out twice, right? Let me make sure I do this right. That's going to be $100, not $500 like I said earlier. $100 there. Okay. Let's pull this back. And let's pull this back. I think we're good to go. All right. Here we go. And that's going to be the 549. All right, check this out. We got a shooter. Here we go, 21. This is technically going to come back. At this point in time, you know what? This is a good call here. What do? He did not say if you've hit the cycle twice, right? So you've hit all these numbers once. You've knocked off your DC. You hit on number again. Do you go back out there for another 66 on the inside? Or do you say, you know what? Let's let the shooter resolve. We're in profit. What do we do? At this point in time, here's what I'm going to do. That's been a long roll. I'm just going to roll this out. This is the last shooter, so there's really no reason to risk any more. And you already know you're in profit. And let's see how we do. We would have hit 2 numbers so far, by the way. Let's keep it going. And that's another 9, 5, 3. Sorry, 5, 4. There's another square pair, the hard 8. Come on, looking for big red to kind of resolve this thing. That is a 10, Big Ben. Let's turn off the point. And of course, there's your 437 when the puck is off. This could be a longer shooter, guys. What do we do, right? That is a 7. Again, doesn't help me out much. The puck is off. There's box cars 12. Again, not helping me out much here. And a 10 back on the 10, hard 10. All right, guys, what do? Do we go back out there? We've had a couple, couple sevens. Let's just, again, trying to end the video here. Let's see how we do. There's another 10. Turn off the puck. Got no money at risk here. This is the last shooter. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to color up once today is done. I'm ready to go to the paycheck. There's a 6. We would hit that number. And there's a 7. Okay. All right, here we go. Again, nothing, no harm foul there at the end. Just trying to, make it all go to fruition, I guess you want to call it. Okay, again, we started with $500, right? Low bankroll, low entry. That's okay because some people, that's what they play with. I'm okay with whatever your money's management is. $500 is just fine, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is your initial bankroll. That's your initial setup. So the rest of this is profit. So you got 1, 2, 250. That's 275. That's $325, $326 profit. Guys, you've almost doubled up. That's almost 100%. What a great session we had here. Had a little screw up there trying to pay out the $500 on $100 red chips, but I think we fixed that. Either way, guys, this was a great system. Thank you, Dan, for submitting this. Again, this is Hit for the Cycle, placing your inside bets to DC, and how it all comes out. All right, guys, if you do want to submit your own strategy or your own crap system that you like, that you play, I have an email in my information on my YouTube. Go ahead and find that email, submit it to me, and we'll be able to roll it out to you guys. If you like this content, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, mark the point. Stay awesome.